thank you for watching. We're back again doing the Hunger Games City. I apologise that it's not been a video out over the last couple of days. Basically on Saturday I went paintballing with a couple of friends. Had a great day. Then obviously yesterday I was feeling a bit of, muscle agony. So I didn't really do much. And then I've spent this morning, Monday morning, just adding buildings. I'm just adding the front row houses. I've changed the design a couple of times. It's took me a few hours to get to this point because I've had to repeat. But I really need to learn how to use MC Edit properly, so I can copy things like this. But well, there's not actually anything real left to copy now. I've done most of the copied buildings. So what I'm doing at the moment is I'm just lighting the houses up and then putting a number on each one. The reason why I'm numbering them is obviously because then you can communicate to your team and say I'm at house number whatever, blah blah blah, and so on and so forth. It's not really a big deal, but it just makes it easy for people to know where you are. I've kitted the houses out with beds and chests as well, as I did with the factories. Yeah, so I've got one house left to do at the end, because it's a bit of a bigger size than the other houses. Did I just do 11? I didn't. 12. As you can see, it's quite monotonous and quite boring, so that's why I've not really made a video of me doing it, because it really is that boring. Yeah, so I'll show you in the last house when I get to the last one. I'm not putting a house 13, it's unlucky, so not that I'm superstitious, but people might ask what am I doing. Yeah, so that's why I've not been putting videos up over the last few days, unfortunately. But I'm back on track now. We'll start getting the rest of the buildings done. I'm going to finish the skyscraper off next. I'll probably show you in this video. I'll probably be doing it in this video. And then I think we're all set to start doing the other skyscraper buildings, these ones, which I'm really looking forward to. As you see, I played around because I had lights in the top and the bottom of the buildings, but it just looks crap. So what number was that? 16? It was 17. And I'll show you inside this house just to show you. I'm not 100% happy with the design of the houses. On the outside, that is, and inside it doesn't really matter. I'm probably going to add like furnaces and stuff in here, and maybe in a couple of the houses. In fact, I was going to say add enchanting tables, but I'll probably do something like that in the mansion or in one of the skyscrapers. Yeah, so upstairs, just double bed, another chest, very generic design. Like I said, the outside, it's okay. I've just played around, I've just changed the front blocks because they were just normal brick, so I've changed them to chisel brick to make it look a little bit less, but I mean the idea was these were always going to be uniformed houses, these were always going to be the same sort of build. They don't look terrible from the outside. I mean, there's not much you can do with the space that I've given myself, so yeah, keeping it the way it is. Yeah, so the back ends, what I'm going to do as well is I'm probably going to break out the brick on the back and add chisel brick onto the back, maybe. In fact, no, I might leave them actually, because it's like a front fascia for the house. Yeah, I think I'll leave it the way it is for the moment. I can always change it, I can always come back to it. I've left the alleyways uncovered. I was thinking about putting maybe like a slab up on there, but let's have a look what it would look like. Stone brick slabs, no. Actually, go on. Just to see like how that would look. Oh god, he's doing that thing again. Keep out the rain, I suppose. I might do that actually. I might put slabs in between each of the houses. With the houses as well, like obviously I had to do each one. It took basically the way I do it is the reason why I've done such a simple design as well is because I needed to do a quick copy of each one. So copy it across, copy it across. About the first three houses, I kind of struggle with. You kind of thinking, oh, what do they do for this bit? What do they do for that bit? Once you've done the third one, you're on autopilot. Then it's like bang, 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 wood, 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 brick, 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 wood, 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 and then you just kind of get through it basically. Yeah, it's still a pain in the ass to do. Like I said, I need to learn how to use MC Edit. I really do. Well, I know how to use it. It's just I just find it so fiddly. I'd rather just get on with building it. Because I generally make mistakes when I'm using MC Edit, and then I run the risk of making a mess of the save if I don't notice that I've done something wrong, and that would be a harsh thing to deal with at the moment after all that work I've put in. I need to back up. Actually, I do need to do a backup of the world. Gonna come in this way. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna finish these little bits off on the houses here, like doing the centre parts, and I've got a house at the end that needs doing, but it's going to be a different design than these ones, because obviously I started at that end and I moved my way towards that larger house, and then I'll fill that one out, and then I'll crack on with the skyscraper and we'll get that finished. Okay, so we'll do a jump cut, and I'll see you on the jump cut. Hello, I just wanted to do a quick jump cut. I'm working on this skyscraper at the moment. Just wanted to show you kind of how monotonous some of this building can get, but it's the same with all these kind of buildings. You get into a rhythm, and you kind of work out the quickest way to place the blocks down that you need. So I'll quickly show you one floor that I'm doing at the moment. Because all the floors are uniform, obviously. See, this is very exciting stuff. This is why I do jump cuts. Got to do this for every floor. I've done quite a few floors already, so this is why I've got kind of a rhythm, so I know which blocks to place, which order and stuff. It's all good fun, and I'll make a mess of it now that I've got you watching, you know. So then move over to this block, and put one block there, and put 3 blocks here, and I'll put 3 blocks here. I just thought actually I've got to light this place, and 1 block there, and then we do the glass. Oops. I'm not sure I'm going to like this. Actually, I'll probably do the floor things, same with the buildings. I did finish off that last building, the bigger building. I've made it 3 stories rather than the 2 stories of the generic buildings, and I put a balcony on it. But I'll show you all that in a shot. Well, once I've done this skyscraper, filled out the outside, I'll do a proper video showing you exactly. Well, I'll show the outside of the skyscraper, and I'll show you the building that I did. And the finished look, because obviously they've crossed the street. In fact, you might be able to see it. No, you won't be able to see it actually, will you? No, it's down there somewhere, I think. Don't even know which side of the building I'm on. Which side am I on? Don't know. Yeah, so this is how long it takes to do 1 floor. Obviously, I've done a bit of talking and what have you. But yeah, so there we go. And go up to the next floor and start again. Yep, so anyway, I'll jump cut now, finish these floors off, and then I'll show you around. Okay. Hello. Okay, so what I want to do is just show you where we're up to at the moment now then. So as you know, we did all the houses down here, all the uniform houses, and I did this one at the end, just a bit larger, because it was a larger site to build on. I've done the insides of all the houses. I don't know why I used a different colour floor for this, and it needs changing that. I'll have to change that. This house, like I said, it's a bit bigger. It's got walkout balconies so you can look out over the area, and there's one at the back here as well. Just look out over the back. Yeah, so that's it for the houses that I did. The other bits that finished, well, as you saw in the last jump cut that I did, I was doing the skyscraper thing. So I'm not pleased with the houses 100%. I'll probably end up tweaking them a little bit. And try and make them a little bit nicer looking, but yeah, it serves a purpose for the time being. At least I've got the general structures of things. Skyscraper is done pretty much. Again, I'm not 100% happy with it. I've just tweaked it again, because at first all this side here was completely flat, because it's just the way the stairs work inside. Because on this side, as you can see, it's got cutting, and on the back as well. but the sides were actually completely flat. So I've just gone round now. I've just done this with the steps. Literally just gone round. I've only done the sides, so I've left that bit open and just done side steps up there. It breaks the building up a little bit and stops it looking so, well, crap. I've just put the lighting in as well. That was fun. I'm going to play around with the inside of the lobby here. I'm not happy that the stairs have to be in the middle, but it's just convenience. I'll probably block this in and make this central column rather than it just looking like a staircase. But again, these just aesthetics that I can play with. And I'll probably do lights hanging from the roof rather than just glowstone in the corners because it looks crap. The reason why I did it this way is because I wanted the lights to be uniform all the way through. So as you come up into the next floor, the lights are here to light lights this floor and it lights the floor above. Yeah, so this is generally what the floors are going to look like. Large windows, the sides, so you can see out over places, and then the smaller ones there, because as you'll see in a second, it doesn't make much sense at the moment, but I'll show you now. So if we go up to the next floor, where we started to use the side steps, it's been done like this because the next side steps come up here, so there's one window there, and 3 windows there, and then I've done the big windows on the sides, like an office block sort of big window sort of affair. Yeah, so it's completely uniform all the way up now. So obviously each room would need decorating in some fashion, like an office. Probably do desks or something, obviously chests and what have you. And that goes all the way. It goes all the way to the top like this. I'll show you the roof. There's nothing really to show you on the roof, but I'll show you anyway. Because I'm going to play around with the roof and do something up there, I think. Give you a reason for going all the way to the top. Because this is the thing about if you come into this skyscraper and you go all the way to the top, you're going to have to come back down all those floors to actually get back out again. So just fly. Woo! Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Steve. So all the rooms are generic all the way up, and then we've got the roof area here, which comes off the last room, just the same as the other rooms. Yeah, so I've just got to decide what I want to do up here. Some sort of helipad sort of thing I was going to do, maybe, or maybe I'll do some sort of aerial tower reaching to the sky. I don't know. We'll think about it. Maybe even a satellite dish or something on there, just something to break it up. Yeah, so it's pretty much where we're up to at the moment. I've done the houses. All the houses are done now. Done the factories in the back. So they're all done. Well, the warehouses, not factories. I was considering as well using this water off to the side, but that's something I'll have to consider. Maybe do some sort of port or something, some docks. But I don't know. I mean, it mean extending the map out, and we'll have to see. We'll have to see how I feel about that. Let's get all this done first, and then we can tinker with all the bits and bobs as we go along. Yeah, so as we know, the park's done. Kind of looks the way I want it now. I want to see what it looks like that bit darker. Video settings, brightness. Turn the brightness down a bit. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I like the park. It's come out pretty well, the park, I think. I might play around with this building as well, make it look a little bit nicer. Yeah. I mean, the houses aren't terrible, but they're certainly not imaginative. But like I said, I mean, because I was building each one by hand, like I had to do each one after the other. If I made them too complicated, it would have taken forever. At least this way, I can make small changes and then make that small change to each building, rather than making a really complicated building to start with and then getting it all mixed up as you're going along and having to keep coming back to the original to make sure you're getting it right, which is always a pain in the ass. Yeah, so what I'll probably do after this now, I'm not sure about what I'd do. I was thinking about maybe doing a couple of bigger houses over here, maybe. Actually no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish the business district off first. Because if I get this bit finished off, all this area, then pretty much this side of the map's done. Because then we'll have the warehouses, the park, the business district, and yeah, and then this side, this end of the build will be done. and then we can move on to the more intricate parts, which are going to be the mansion, as we know, and a few large houses. Yeah, but I think it's starting to come along now. I really do think it's starting to look half decent. I think it could be fun to play around with when it's done. Having a bit of a Hunger Games sort of thing, or even just as a map, you know, just as a home. It's kind of cool. Have my house as the mansion. You know, it's like SimCity where you build. If you ever play SimCity, you give yourself a big mansion and then build the city around it or near it. Yeah. So what I'll do next is we're gonna crack on with this business district. So I'll start making the buildings up. I have to be careful as well because I put these steps out, so I may actually have to push this building in one because I don't want it to meet up with those steps. But again, these are things I have to play with as I'm going along. Because I'd rather have a gap between these buildings. In fact, so much so that I would actually prefer to break this off. Actually, here, break it off, break it up. Don't need them. Yeah, it would actually make me feel a bit better to do it that way. So at least there'll be a gap in between the building then, which is what I want. Do I want to do it that much, or maybe a bit weird shape then? Not be too bad. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What do I want? Stone slab. And stone steps got. And that'll do. Put a stone slab there. Possibly make this double entrance there. Yeah. Should we do it that way? I'm not sure. It'd be an odd shaped building then. That wouldn't be the end of the world, would it? You can have a thin building. Because this one will probably be quite tall as well. So that's going to leave a much longer path than I'd normally use. A wider path than I'd normally have. So I have to play with this around a little bit as well, I think. One thing I was going to say, I might revisit as well, is the sewers at some point. I may end up revisiting them. What am I doing? Could path this, put a pavement down the side. Should I do a double pavement? Why the hell not? Nah, because then it looks a bit weird there. Well, no, it's not too bad. Actually, why not just run that there? See, I'm interfering. This is what happens when you interfere with your own build. When you start moving things about. No, because then, how would that work? And that looks stupid. Yeah, it looks a bit stupid. Do that, I suppose, but no, I don't like it. Corner it off like that. But then again, it still looks stupid. One sec. See, this is the kind of mental stupidness I go through. In fact, let's just leave it like that for the time being. Leave that there. Yeah, let's just leave it like that. That works for the moment. Right, yeah, so push this building back a little to the side so that I can raise this up, but it won't touch the steps on the side. Yeah, it'll be a thin building, but I mean this one's gonna be a pain in the arse. This is gonna be a big arse building. I might even split that into two, you know. In fact, no, I shouldn't do that actually. Right, so yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna crack on with a few of these. Well, what I'll probably do is I'm gonna end this video now. Because we're at a stage, so it helps me as well, because when I'm I have to keep backups of all the videos, so it helps me so I can label the videos as what they are. So yeah, so we finished the townhouses and we finished the skyscraper. and we've got the warehouses at the back done. So yeah, so I'll end this one there now. So as always, thank you very much for watching. If you're watching for the first time, as always, please feel free to rate, comment, subscribe, and that's for everybody else as well. I'd appreciate a like if you're enjoying the series. I'd obviously, again, as always, I appreciate any comments that you've got, any ideas that you might have, any tweaks that you'd make. If you've seen something that you think, oh, actually, maybe you should do it this way, then please feel free to leave that comment, and I'll do what I can. And I do try and respond to most comments. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. So goodbye.